sa Ras Sulaiman, sa Remedios Circle, at sa Manila Zoo. Ganon din po, kausap po namin ng National Parks. Doon po sa kanilang Children's Park ay nagbibigay po sila ng mahigit 1 hektaryang lupa kung saan pwedeng maglagay nito para po makapture naman yung baha doon sa may Calao Taft area. At marami pa pong nagbo-volunteer. In fact, kausap din po namin ang Aguinaldo. Yan po ang magka-capture naman po nung baha dito po sa may White Plains area. At kagandahan po nito, kausap din namin po ang MWSS, pag-aaralan po nila kung paano magagamit yung tubig secondarily para po, especially pag summer, umuulan na rin po, makuha natin yung tubig at magamit pa po as a supplement po dito po sa atin. So, in fact, Mr. Chair, Your Honors, isa po sana sa hihilingin namin yan na mapondohan sa 2026. At ang maganda po dito, sa amin pong research at sa amin pong pagpaplano, kaya po itong gawin in 1 year. So makikita na po natin yung effect nito in 1 year. So may 3 pong items kami na papopondohan sana sa inyo. Magre-request po sana kami as an amendment sa amin pong budget para po mapondohan po yung at least 3 pong rain catchment facility na sa tingin po namin ay mayroong malaking impact po insofar as pagbaha doon sa mga areas kung saan po sila ilalagay.
This was not part of the proposed, no? Or nasama na, hindi lang na-approvehan?
Hindi po na-approvehan.
It was already included. Nasama niyo po. Yung unang proposal. For submission to DBM.
Ay, hindi pa po. Kasi bago lang po ito. Kasi kausap pa lang po rin namin sa AIIB at nag-research pa kaming mabuti pati yung pagpaplano. In fact, I sent a team sa Singapore kasi po yung kanila po sa Orchard Road bumabaha din po dyan hanggang dibdib sa kanila, pero after po maglagay ng ganitong facility, completely nawala po yung baha sa Orchard Road. So we want to replicate po. So pinaaral po natin yan at pinagbigyan naman po tayo ng Singaporean government na i-assist tayo sa pagpaplano po ng mga rain catchment po natin dito sa Metro.
So it's the same system yung gagawin natin?
Yes po, exactly.
So it's about 6 stories deep? Ganun ba kalalim?
Yung pong sa atin, mga 10 meters high. So about mga 3-4 stories lang po yung sa atin.
And which areas are those? Yung 3 po?
Yung 3 po ay sa Aguinaldo. Nag-agree na po ang AFP.
PSC?
PSC. And Rizal po, sa Rizal, sa Luneta po.
Mga ano, do you have...
Medyo malaki po siya kasi...
Kasi ano yun that will be concrete, medyo mahal yan. Kasi
yes po, meron po kasi siyang vault, para po siyang malaking swimming pool sa ilalim ng ano. Yun pong sa Camp Aguinaldo is about 1.5 billion. Kasi po, ang masasakop po nito ay halos kalahating hektarya. Yun naman po sa... Rizal Memorial Coliseum, halos 1 hektarya naman po ito, ay nasa 2.2 billion. At ganoon din po sa Rizal Park ay 1.7 billion, Mr. Chair.
So mostly, ano to, gagas sa konkreto to?
Yes po.
Semento, ganun kalaki?
Board piling pa po, kasi po, doon sa research namin, pag hindi po binoard pile, may experience daw po sila lumutang yung pinaka parang pool. Yes, kailangan po daw po mag-board pile para po siguraduhin na matibay at earthquake resilient na rin po yung gagawing facility, Mr. Chair.
That's a welcome no? Because Metro Manila now ay sabi ko nga konting ulan lang nagbabaha na kaagad. If that will relieve the Metro Manila, then it's worth looking at. Kaya na problema kayo, medyo allergic ngayon sa flood control ng tao Pag sinabing flood control project, ayaw kaagad, no? But I think these are, there should be exemptions. Yung mga tingin natin kailangan talaga. So we will see what we can do about this, no? Kasi na-realign naman yung flood control projects na 250 billion, but it was for other programs. Sige po, we'll see. So
yes, we'll
take note of that, no? Medyo mahal din pa rin.
Yes,
mahal din kasi nga because of the massive infrastructure, no, yung concrete, steel requirements that is needed to complete these structures.
Ito naman po, Mr. Chair, Your Honors, ay pangmatagalan po. And we honestly believe, and based on our research and study, na ito po ay efficient dahil ito po ay ginagawa na matagal na sa Netherlands and Japan and Singapore. For that
Sa Singapore, no, yung sa pinaka-lake nila kung saan yung
Stamford
Dan
po.
yun, no? Parang ganon din yun, di ba?
Yes po,
Water
yung
impounding din.
Stamford po na, ang tawag po nila is Stamford Detention Park
Yes.
po.
Okay. The Metro Manila Management Master Plan was approved. Flood Management Master Plan was approved by the government 2012. However, the last funding allocation for this project was provided in 2023 General Appropriations Act. No funding allocations were made in 2024-2025. For fiscal year 2026, there is an allocation of 29 million to fund the construction of new pumping stations, the upgrade of existing facilities, and related infrastructure. What are the reasons for not funding the project in 2024 and 2025?
With due respect, Your Honors, I think that's lodged in DPWH, not
It was transferred
NMDL.
already. Was this the time that the flood control projects were transferred to DP? Di ba?
Maybe that's for clarification, Your Honors. Are you pertaining to the Metro Manila Flood Management project funded by World Bank, Your Honors?
Yes.
It's with DPWH, Your Honors.
It's with DPWH.
Yes.
Okay.
We have a component there, component 2, which is minimization of solid waste in waterways, Your Honors.
Okay, thank you. According to 2024 COA report attributable to the delayed implementation of the projects under the MMFPMP, the underutilization loan funds. So DP na to, no?
We have components, yes.
So
That's because of the pandemic, Your Honors.
they have a catch-up plan for this?
We are already updated, Your Honors, and in
Updated
fact
na.
we are in the wrap-up stage, Your Honor. The remaining funds will be used to construct MRFs in 17 LGUs, together with our component projects like brick making from solid waste collected, water hyacinth, pot making, and charcoal briquette maker, and brick making, and then yung palit sa grocery basura program po natin, Mr. Chair.
We go to other unfunded items for 2026. The MMDA submitted a total proposal of 13.576 billion, but only 5.884 billion is recommended by DBM in the 2026 NEP, representing a reduction of 7.692 billion or 56.66%. Some of the projects that were not funded are rehabilitation improvement along Mangahan Floodwater Channel, Phase 2, 300 million. Rehabilitation improvement along Lower Marikina River, Phase 2, another 300 million. What is the reason of DBM for not funding these items?
Maybe because of these are connected to flood control projects, Your Honor. So, alam naman po natin medyo allergic po ang tao, even DBM and the national government. That's why we did not pursue it. But again, yung pong mga ganyang proyekto po ay malaki ang naitulong, lalong-lalo na po dito sa Marikina, at yung bilis po ng pagwala ng baha sa ating mga lansangan. So, na-experience naman po natin yan kahit anong lakas ng ulan, bagyo. Within 30 minutes to an hour po, nawawala po yung baha sa ating mga karsada, which is partly due to this kind of project po.
Yeah, I agree with that. No, we have that experience also. In San Juan, we put up pumping stations. There are about 5. Isa na lang ang kulang hindi pa matuloy-tuloy. No, yung last when I was mayor, hanggang congressman, pinondohan po namin yan. No, but it's not MMDA's fault. It's DPWH. No, na kaisa-isa na lang po yun. Tapos ang ginagawa, ine-erata nila. Susundin yung congressman namin dahil tinuturo ng mayor, pinapalta ng slow protection, revetment, and this will not be able to drain water, di ba? Tapos yung mga contractor pa, nako, Diyos ko, yung mga nandun sa mga pinangalanan. 3 years na ako humihingi. Sayang. I know the importance and the effectivity of the pumping stations, including sa Nabotas, no? Yung bombastic pumping stations na actually yung ginaya namin kay then Mayor Toby Tiangco. So ito pong nyo na talaga, no? Sana maganda. I think this is a nice project, yung inyong impounding.
Yes po. And corollary to that, or complementary to that, we recently piloted a mobile pumps which can drain 1 cubic meter per second na tubig, which is equivalent to 1.5 Olympic-sized swimming pool in 1 hour. So, na-pilot po namin yan sa Manila noong nakaraang bagyo. And very efficient po siya kasi bago po dumating yung bagyo, nag-drain na po kami ng tubig, which cleared up yung pong ating drainage system. So, nai-increase po yung capacity. And habang umuulan po, continuous yung pag-drain, we're planning to purchase at least 1 each for each LGU in Metro Manila, Your Honors. So
it can be deployed kung kailan
yes po, kung saan kailangan. And particularly po, efficient siya doon sa mga areas lang po na yung mabababa, then naiipunan ng tubig, na pwede namang pag-pump outan na hindi babalik yung tubig. So, malaking bagay po yan sa mga LGUs na iiwan na po namin sa kanila for easy mobilization kung saan po kailangan.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Nung mayor kami ni Senator JB, magkasabay kami at kaya alam namin yung operations ng MMDA very well. At that time, ang chairman natin si Bayani Fernando pa at that time. Very tumultuous nun. At that time, maraming hindi sumusunod sa kanya. Pero sabi ko nga, may joke nga ako, kung meron kang kagalit, tapos ayaw mo na bigyan siya ng political career, i-appoint mo sa MMDA. No? Siguradong talo yun. No? Dahil napakahirap ng trabaho ng MMDA. Traffic, basura, baha, all of which ang hirap ma-solve right away. Diba? But it's a challenge, but nevertheless, it's designed to really look at Metro Manila as a whole rather than 17 independent kingdoms, sabi nga ni Chairman JV. So it's really a challenge. Nakita ko yung hirap even before. Nevertheless, meron ako mga questions regarding some of the items in MMDA, Chairman. One is, I saw in a COA report that 21 out of the 125 infrastructure projects programmed for 2024 amounting to 1.1 billion were not completed. And then some of the projects na hindi tapos, installation of garbage traps in Metro Manila, supply of installation of fiber optic communication, solar powered street lights, and so on. No? Ano ho nangyari dito? But maliit na nga yung pondo ng MMDA, only 5 billion. Actually, during time namin, mga 2 billion lang yun, if I remember it correctly. But may 1 billion projects na delay pa. No? Any updates on those?
Naka-catch up naman na po lahat yan at tapos na po halos lahat, including yung solar street lights and yung some flood control projects. Yung sa street lights po kasi, ang challenge po kasi dyan, sa gabi lang po nakakagawa. As you know, hindi po kami makagawa sa mga karsada pag araw kasi nga po medyo magkakos ng traffic. Yung iba naman pong mga maliliit na flood control projects, yung access po doon sa pagdadaanan para po magawa yung project, may mga challenges po. But rest assured na as of this time, Your Honors, Mr. Chair, nakaka-catch up na po lahat yan at matatapos naman po within the year.
In other words, gumagalaw itong project.
Yes po.
May mga projects ba natigil because palpak o hindi
wala naman
performing
Wala naman po.
yeah.
And lahat po, we can assure you, Your Honors, na maayos po yung pagkakagawa ng mga projects po sa MMDA.
Alright, sige. Just want to flag the department about that. Another one, I saw in your budget,